With an update on a recent departure from WWE and more, this is Wrestling Rambles. My name is John, and you're watching the Wrestling Report. In some unfortunate news, former WWE star Summer Rae revealed that her father passed away, writing on social media, "My dad died unexpectedly over the weekend, within 38 hours of him going to the hospital. He was not sick. It all happened so fast. Think I'm still in shock. Doesn't feel real. We wish her and her friends and family all the best during this time." With her return to announcing in WWE on Raw last night, Lillian Garcia said this about it on Instagram.
"Well, now you know. Oh my gosh. Guys, did that just happen? Did I just really go back to the WWE after being gone for like 8 years? I mean, I've popped in every now and then, but it's been 8 years since I was the full-time announcer there. And my goodness, when my music hit and I got introduced, the cheers and the applause and the roar that you gave me tonight, thank you. Thank you for that, because I was nervous. I was so nervous. I could even tell when I started announcing that I was nervous. But it is all worth it. It's all worth taking a risk and a gamble and just being excited and just coming back. I just seeing everybody, right? Like between also the WWE superstars, my friends, and reuniting with the crew. Like, I don't know where this is all going, but I'm excited and I am strapping on my seatbelt for that. But Sam, I do want to tell you, I think you're an extraordinary talent. You're unbelievable. And I know it could not have been easy to walk away from here, but I wish you all the success in your music career. I know you're going to kill it. You're going to kill it. Okay, but WWE Universe, I look forward to seeing you. I look, forward to signing your autographs and to high-fiving and all of that. All right, I love you. I'm back. I'm back home. Mwah.
Fans are not happy with a segment that took place on Raw last night, as Ringside News wrote that WWE is always trying to put on a great product for fans from all walks of life, but the company has been recently coming under fire for racially insensitive remarks and other controversies. In fact, fans are now outraged after a racially insensitive segment on Raw this week. Carlito used to be a part of the LWO until he turned heel by attacking Dragon Lee earlier this year, and is now part of Monday Night Raw, where he associated himself with the Judgment Day. WWE clearly has a plan for him on television, but it might not have started in a great way. As seen during the October 21st edition of Monday Night Raw, Carlito was involved in a backstage segment with Raw General Manager Adam Pearce. During the segment, Io Sky and Kairi Sane were expressing their frustrations. Afterwards, Carlito came out and said, "I gotta learn Chinese." Unsurprisingly, fans on social media were outraged over this racially insensitive segment, considering the fact that both Io Sky and Kairi Sane are Japanese, and for Carlito to call them Chinese ended up angering many people as they blasted WWE. I hope WWE apologized to Io and Kairi for that tasteless segment. This is bad, like bad. At best, it's very and ignorant, and at worst, it's downright racist. You can't say the bad man is gone, we're not racist anymore, and let something like this slip on your flagship program. Someone needs to get fired. I gotta learn Chinese. Carlito, I gotta learn Chinese. Come on, Carlito, I hate these jokes, bro. Corny as hell. Carlito running into Kairi and Io and saying I gotta learn Chinese isn't funny. It's racist. Hope this helps. Addressing negative comments that she received from fans regarding her appearance, AEW's Deonn Purrazzo said this to Chris Van Vliet. "Oh my gosh, yes they did. That's the unfortunate beauty of the internet, is when people come for you for such silly things like your body or whatever it is. I wanted to defend myself. I felt like I needed to say something, and what I said, I feel in my heart and soul like I'm so much more than what my body looks like. I'm so much more than a number on the scale. First of all, I've never been a size small, but my husband loves me whether I would be a small or I'd be an extra large. Like, he thinks I'm beautiful no matter what, and honestly, that's all that matters. I have a college degree. I'm working on getting a master's degree. I have worked in every company in the world. There's a reason people want to work with me, because of my body of work, not my body. And for people to agree with that and then say such nice things, I cried because the internet hurt my feelings. But then I cried because the love I felt for my friends and my family." As it was previously said that Jordynne Grace's TNA contract is set to expire in January, Sean Ross Sapp said this on a Fightful Select Q&A about her joining WWE in the future. "You can guess where a lot of people think she's going to go in January. She has posted that she has stopped doing her exclusive content. WWE clearly likes her. That leads to a natural conclusion that a lot of people expect her to go there." Recalling Shelton Benjamin's release from WWE, Mark Henry noted on Busted Open Radio, "The first day that Shelton got let go, I went to AEW President Tony Khan and I said, 'Tony, you got to pick him in. Let me work with him. Anything. He's the guy.' Nothing happened. I'm glad that they've seen the error of their ways and they got him on board. Shelton is special. You've got to use him like he's special. It's going to be good for everybody in the long run." Asked a question regarding CM Punk's current WWE contract, Sean Ross Sapp said on Fightful Select's Q&A podcast, "Well, his current deal isn't even a year old. I'd heard that the two sides were engaged in talks a while back for something more expansive, as things had changed since they abruptly put a deal together. So far, WWE has been very happy with Punk back in the company, and everything has gone really well so far." Mentioning what's to come for Raw on Netflix, Ringside News wrote that as Monday Night Raw prepares to make its highly anticipated move to Netflix in January 2025, questions remain about the show's format and duration. According to a new report from PW Insider, the expectation among multiple WWE sources is that Raw will return to a runtime closer to 3 hours once it begins streaming on Netflix. One source told PW Insider that a 3-hour format is likely to become the norm again, echoing Raw's previous runtime that lasted over a decade. However, other sources indicated that WWE and Netflix may take a more flexible approach, allowing the length of episodes to vary based on what's needed for that week's show. This flexibility could offer WWE more creative control, ensuring the content fits the storylines and match cards, rather than being constrained by a fixed time frame. While 3-hour episodes are expected to be the standard, this adaptability could also allow for shorter or longer broadcasts as required. Adding to the significance of Raw's Netflix debut, the first episode on the platform will be held in Los Angeles, strategically positioned to attract Netflix executives and showcase the show's potential in its new home. Speaking about the initial plans WWE had for the Final Testament faction, Karrion Kross told Chris Van Vliet, "For quite some time I had several people in creative tell me there was an idea being entertained of me leading a group, that a bunch of people they were interested in putting together with us. I had a certain set of people I was interested in bringing in, but someone mentioned to me that AOP was on the roster with Paul Ellering. I was like, wait, what? Since when? Apparently they had been there for a while and were looking for the right time to bring them into the fold. We started shooting these propaganda style videos almost like Iron Man 3 with the Mandarin. Ben Kingsley said they'll never see me coming. That was the vibe we wanted, mysterious and unsettling. There's nothing wrong with reoccurring archetypes in wrestling or film, but I wanted to give fans something fresh with nostalgic callbacks. We've gone in different directions since then. They were like, we kind of want you to be a mixed martial arts group, and I was like, that's not a good idea," Kross said. He noted that MMA style wrestling works best in longer matches but would feel awkward in WWE's fast-paced show format. What am I going to do? Put on a knee bar for 3 seconds? All of us can do that stuff, but leaning more into the character side felt like the better approach. Following one of their shows on the 20th, Insane Championship Wrestling revealed that a fan had gone missing. Writing ICW fan Stuart Dominic left last night's show and hasn't returned home. His family are extremely worried and trying to track him down. His phone was left at the venue, so he has no means of contacting them. If anyone has seen or heard from Stuart, please let us or his family know. It was then said, thankfully Stuart has been located and will be alright. Thank you to everyone who took the time to share and spread the word. You're good folk.
Wyatt 6, big surprise. I knew you were coming. You practically telegraphed it on social media. God. You know, I don't care who you were going for, Bo, whether it was Miz or it actually was Paul Ellering, but tonight you got the wrong guy. Your greatest advantage over everybody is that they're so afraid of you, but guess what? We're not afraid, we're pissed, because that man traveled up and down the road with your family before you were ever even born, and that's how you're gonna do him? You know something? There's an old saying, no matter where the time is told, in the end, everybody pays the toll. And now it's gonna be your ass, brother.
Giving his thoughts on TNA star Joe Hendry, Booker T noted on his Hall of Fame podcast, "Before I get on board, you have to show me something." He did it though. He did it from a different perspective. So when Joe Hendry goes out there and he shows me he can do that very well, that's when I take notice. My thing is, I'm always looking for those types of talents. Providing a health update on AEW's Luchasaurus, also known as Killswitch, Sean Ross Sapp Fightful reported that he's on oxygen, nowhere near training for a potential return. Most medical professionals he's spoken to have indicated that they think he will be able to return, but getting ready physically is the primary goal. He's going to be on oxygen for a number of weeks. Ringside News added that the star's health battle began in late September when his condition worsened after he collapsed at home. His blood oxygen levels had dangerously dropped below 80%, raising concerns about his well-being. While early reports indicated that he was expected to return to the gym soon, further updates have revealed complications, including calcification in a heart valve and difficulties with iron production, which increase his risk of relapse. This latest update follows cautious comments from Brian Alvarez on Wrestling Observer Live, who stressed that Luchasaurus is facing long-term challenges that could even jeopardize his wrestling career. "It's not certain this is a career-ending issue, but it could be," Alvarez warned, underscoring the severity of the situation. Going over a rumor regarding the potential future of former WWE ring announcer Samantha Irvin, Ringside News wrote that the wrestling world is buzzing following Samantha Irvin's unexpected departure from WWE, with the term Shockwave now trending online. Fans speculate that Irvin could be involved in a rumored new AEW show set to broadcast on Fox, fueling excitement about what's next for the talented ring announcer. Irvin's exit left many WWE insiders stunned, with reports praising her impact backstage and expressing surprise that she hadn't informed everyone before the announcement. She was a presence that made the workday better, one WWE staff member shared, reflecting the void left by her departure. The Shockwave buzz picked up as fans connected Irvin's departure with growing speculation about a new AEW show rumored to air on Fox. Irvin's fiancé, Ricochet, recently made the jump to AEW, leading many to believe that her move to the rival promotion is imminent. With AEW known for innovative programming and the rumored Fox show potentially offering a fresh direction, the idea of Irvin being involved in this new chapter has sparked intense fan interest. While AEW has not confirmed details about the rumored show, insiders suggest that Irvin's skills as a charismatic announcer would make her a natural fit. Irvin herself teased more to come in her farewell message. "I love you all tremendously, and this does not mark the end of my art," she wrote, leaving fans eager to see where her journey takes her next. The speculation isn't entirely unfounded. Irvin's experience as a dynamic announcer and performer, coupled with the alignment of her schedule with Ricochet's, has many believing that AEW will seize the opportunity to bring her on board. If the rumors are true, Irvin's addition to AEW's Fox show could mark a major shift in wrestling programming, bringing her unique flair to a new audience. As the term Shockwave trends, fans are eagerly awaiting announcements that could confirm her involvement. Reacting to Samantha Irvin's WWE departure, former WCW and current boxing announcer Michael Buffer wrote this on X. "No, my wife and I are so sorry to hear this, as I'm sure millions of other WWE fans are. Samantha is brilliant and super professional as announcer, plus her musical talent as a singer and flautist are amazing. All the best to her moving forward with her career, and perhaps we'll see her in future events, including boxing and MMA." And this was your pro wrestling news update. I hope you're all having a great day. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all later.